Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Aggies will kick this away to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to the offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Hand off to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Give it to the back again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently, and even Isaiah Spiller. Good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's O'Neal. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The back's got it. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the same runner's got it again. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, LSU.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's escaping the pocket now. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Now it's second down here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Testing the right side here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU Bengals.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good.
The kick is good. Next time.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 32, set to kick off.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the running back's got it again. Powers through the tackle. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Big throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made when the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Aggies. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Defense not pressing this time. And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's on the run. Launches deep. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Texas A&M 14, LSU 7.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. And the Aggies come up to the line in a hurry-up. The shotgun running play call. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Hand off to the right side. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can he make it to the marker? He goes nowhere on 3rd and short. I don't think he got it. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. There's the handoff. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, you get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Pass hauled in near the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled out of the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe holding the 3 points.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Handoff heading left. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Get set, get set.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the running back's guided again. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? That picks up a first down. They spot it at the 39.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They're going to run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller and allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Robertson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here would be 55 yards.
42 Spider. 4-2 spot.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And now the defense decides to... Now it's a regroup a bit. They could use some yards here on third down. A field goal try would be from 54. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here.